Alright, not enough space for stuff. What do we need to upgrade? Iron plates, cable, concrete, reinforced. You're getting hung up on that corner. Just grabbed a bunch of... Oh, I grabbed ingots, that's right. Plates are over here. But again, where are my plates? I didn't have it running the whole time. Getting confused about that. Come here. Should have been looking in the upper right for the materials. It's a lot of plates. Ah, 78. Remember that plant that I had growing in the middle of my
you have unlocked
my
new
hub.
buildings and blueprints, which can be found in the build menu and craft bench respectively.
Uh-oh. Fancy stuff on that bar on the bottom there.
8th objective, hub upgrade, additional power. Advice: when planning the construction of buildings, note the placement of conveyor belts. Caution: overloading the power network guarantees suboptimal performance.
Alright, build conveyor belts to connect buildings together for full automation. Buildings have inputs and outputs for conveyor belts. Craft biomass as a better energy source. Oh, nice little typo. Alright, so we've now got conveyor belts as an option. Looks like it just needs plates. So again, I need lots and lots of plates. So if I say conveyor belts, it highlights in blue, and I connect it. Oh, look at that! Now we're talking. Number of ingots is increasing. Plates are being produced. That's looking good. Alright, I have a tree in the middle there. I'm gonna go look at this though. How's this for a nicely positioned that little tree that was in the middle of my hub? Perfect! I have a little control station, I got a nice little greenery. Kitchen unit. Getting fancy in here. Uh-oh, it's a moose! The moose! Somebody yell at it! An alien moose. Here, let me out of here. What do we got? Anything new here? Nothing new there. New here? Uh-oh, logistics, foundations, walls. So production hasn't changed. Power hasn't changed. We've got the conveyor belt and the conveyor pole. We use as a connection for conveyor belts. You can adjust the height of the pole. Useful to route conveyor belts in a more controlled manner and over long distances. Alright, so I assume that's where I can try to get the conveyor up that hill. Wonder how tall the pole can get. There's got to be a max. Foundations. We can now do flat floor to build your factory on. Buildings on top of the foundation are adjusted to a grid to make it easier to line them up to each other. ×4 versus ×2. A flats. Alright, not sure why you would pick one over the other. 2 meter versus 4 meter. Ramps. Snap foundations. Alright, so we have ramps and foundation floors, and we have walls. Okay, now it's starting to get a little more complicated. Let's take a look here. Wrong one. This one. So we just finished 3. That's what gave us access to these. So when we finish the next upgrade, we're going to get the Miner Mark 1. Extract solid resources from the resource node it is built on. 60 resources per minute, modified depending on the resource node purity. Outputs all extracted resources onto connected conveyor belts. So that's what I'm hoping to put on the local iron node that's close to my base, and then just run it right into the smelter. Then also a storage container, 24 slots for storing large amounts of items as an input and output for conveyor belts. So I could run it out of my constructor into the container, and it would hold 24 slots of 100 each. So it wouldn't constantly be shutting down my production here. Grab those. That's still building. This I need to fill back up again. This is all limestone. That's copper. Alright, let's run again. So I guess what I need to do is get another set of these 2 for copper going, at a minimum. Do I want to set a fixed floor before I start getting fancy though? What do these things take? Just takes concrete. So lots of limestone. Does seem like it's going to make things look nicer. Yeah, it's kind of hard to see though. Whoa! Alright, now I got a nice platform I can stand up on. Alright. That shut off because of power? Lack of power? Yep, lack of power. No leaves or biomass. Let's see here. How to go about this? This one's gonna need iron plates, rods. Really? Stuff I can already make? Already got enough. Already got enough. I've almost got enough. Plates and rods are all I need to get that next upgrade. Done. All I need is 75 iron rods. So if we switch that to iron rods. I have no biomass here except for wood. I'm not sure, will this thing just burn wood directly? Guess so. A little bit at least. But again, I guess I had grabbed everything out, but what happened to the intermediate items that were on the conveyor belt? Did they get thrown into my inventory when I came and looked at it? That's what I'm not sure of. I'm a little puzzled on what's happening to some of the intermediate materials when I do changeovers. Alright, rods. Yeah, the bakery. 3D Factorio, pretty much. How much of a similarity and how deep this goes, I don't know yet. We're just getting to the part where it's actually starting to have a fair amount of automation involved, and I'm starting to get to the things that'll make things more interesting. Alright, we're just going to do another hub upgrade. Plunk. More fanciness.
Congratulations.
Upgrade.
You have unlocked Hub Feature, Additional Biomass Generator. New buildings, which can be found in the build menu.
Yay.
9th objective. Hub Upgrade, Molecular Analysis. Note: to ensure full mastery of skills and equipment, I have been asked to not interfere with this last objective. Good luck.
Alright. So... nothing... oh, yep. Now we've added the storage container. Nothing new on that. Oh, actually, we got the miner. There we go. That's the first thing I want to get set up. So, portable miner, and then iron rods and concrete. And we got a new power generator. So now we can have, what, 40 megawatts of power for additional factories and such. Alright, need to go on a leaf run. I think I'm going to hold off grabbing more raw materials for the moment. I got more than I can stockpile currently. My personal inventory's gone up a bit. Hub upgrade 5. Iron plates, iron rods, wire, and concrete, but not a lot. All of these would be pretty easy to do to get that last hub upgrade. So 150 iron plates, 150 iron rods, so pretty much just the plates and rods. Doesn't seem good. Feels like I set this a little too close. There we go. Alright, one set up for iron, one set up for copper. Let's do one more thing. Storage container. Earth. It's up close in your face stuff still bugs the crap out of me. Alright, let's try this. So... give me all the copper. Ah, all the copper. Copper ingots. Yeah, cool, I can pick them up right off the conveyor belt. Oh yeah, no power. That's why it's not running. Alright, let's go grab some leaves real quick. Just to get this thing going, make sure it works the way I want. How far I'm gonna have to run around trying to get leaves after a while. Well that doesn't look friendly. Yeah. Making beeping noise. I think I was losing hit points directly there, being near that green cloud. Must be direct damage poison. Alright, back to the front of my line here, almost. Whoops. Nope, power first. Alright, you... what? There. There. Should compost first, but I want to test this. There we go. From the storage bay, straight in, ingots out. I want... what do I want? Wire, I guess. Producing wire and delivering wire. Now all I have to do is just keep the power on and keep dumping raw materials into here. So I need to do that same setup on this side. So I need storage. I need plates. Plates. Oops, set it to rods. Alright, that'll do plates. I need... more plates. It's a little weird looking. Changing height is going to screw me up. Right there, apparently. Ah, couldn't see him because of the ramp slope. I think we ran out of power. Alright, power's probably the next thing I need to fix. Sort. Store all. Got my zapper. did we get? We didn't get a biomass burner that we can build. Where do I make biomass? Right here. Biomass out of leaves. And leaves for biomass. Alright. Well, let's go on a biomass trip. And we'll swing by and grab some more raw materials while we're doing it. As soon as I get some biomass in reliably, I want to... Oops. There we go. I want to go ahead and get the miner set up next. I think that will get us close to fairly well automated. Or if you can plant trees and leaves in this thing. You have to just grab them from further and further away. It's got to be alternate power sources or something. Alright, I think that'll probably be good enough for now. Once I biomass this, get a denser fuel economy out of it, I think we should be good for a little bit. And we'll get this thing running, see how things look. Ran out already. Alright. Let's see. Close enough. Alright, hopefully that lasts a while. Let's grab... Oops, go get that copper. Bushes don't seem to be growing back on the direct path I've been taking previously. Alright, I need portable miner and 4 cables. Alright, 2 portable miners. What else? 5 rods and 5 concrete. Rods, and we're gonna make a bunch of concrete. Alright, concrete's done, and I'm also going to need power poles, also rod, concrete, and wire, and cable. So, wire, I don't have any cable there. Alright, let's see how this works. Where are you? What? I can't dismantle that? Ah, pick up mine. Do that. Alright, I want a miner. Ouch. Apparently it fixed the position on top of the node, right dead center looks like. That's fine. There's no input for it, just an output, which is okay as well. Alright, drop it right there. Now I need to figure out how to get power to it. So, power line. How far can I run one of these? Does it make poles automatically when I try to get there? Alright, I'll take it. So it has power. Drill engaged. And producing. It has a ladder. I like ladders. Ladders are my favorite thing. Oh yeah. Some sky-high views here. Kind of surprised. I'm not sure how long power lines can be. That seemed a little longer than would be obvious, but I'll take it. Alright, now we just need a conveyor belt between these two. So, conveyor belt from here to here. Okay. I wonder if you can merge conveyor belts, or if it's one input only. I'm gonna bet it's a single input only and you can't have merging belts. We'll keep it simple for now, leave that the way it is. Hey you, why are you stopped? Iron ore. Copper? What the hell are you doing copper for? Oh, this is my copper. Crap. I got this going into the wrong one. Alright, that's fine. We'll just swap them. So, make me some plates. My bad. You are now the iron one. You are now going to be the copper one, even though it's going to be confusing. No, I don't want to do it that way. I don't want to do it that way, sorry. Goodbye, conveyor belt. So what happens to all of that material? That's what I'm curious about. Does it just vaporize and not really care? There, all the way to there. Can't afford any plates. More plates. Yeah, full inventory again. I guess I should have connected put a mine out right over here instead of that one over there. I don't think there's any loss. Let's do that. Get rid of you. You up instead. And or there. There. Yep. There. Alright. So, that is now configured correctly. Alright, you. Oops. I'm gonna walk through that little strut there. Oops, no, copper ore is fine. Let me pick that up because it defaults to the right there. Do cable for a while. All right, I think we got this one reset again. Can't do that, have to do that. Alright, just about got this going. Got a filter box at the bottom there? No, not a filter box. Alright, so that's cool. Not moving. Is moving. Alright, so this seems to be the slow point in the production process. So, how would I get copper from up on the ridge line into this storage container? That seems like an awful long conveyor belt. I know there's some other remote way of doing it. So they said, build miners to fully operate the resource mining, add buildings to your to-do list via the build menu. The power network can be overloaded. Manage it well. Yeah, speaking of that, how is my power network doing with what I've got currently? So it's showing me... Oh, I see. So I've got two independent 20 megawatt. And I'm running half of my factory off of this one and half off of this one. I assume I could connect both of these to a single pole, and then I'd have a 40 megawatt single pole I could connect outwards with. I'm not sure why it's not showing me anything here, though. A little confused about that. Copper is processing, iron is processing. Let's switch you over to rods for a little bit. Alright, we need to sort this stuff back out again. Store it all. Let's see, give me all the limestone. Use conveyor connectors, change directions if needed. Burn through this concrete real quick. So I've got biomass leaves and biomass wood. Alright, most of the raw material is now down. I've still got two more miners I was going to use to set up. It was that. It was rods. I think it was cable. Wire? Take the plates with us just in case. Alright, so this one was plates, rods, wire, and we've got concrete. Whoops. Why have we, why have we stopped? I'm trying to figure out why this is no longer moving. Why are you not moving? Acting like the conveyor's not feeding it. What's broke? Iron ore, some conveyor belt. Now it's going. I don't know. Something about the conveyor belt broke. I don't know if that was just a random glitch or if it's part of the process where you got to check for that occasionally. Still moving over here. Alright, so we got wire. Set this as a goal, please. 150 and 150. So I need plates and rods. Just need some plates now. There was limestone on the belt? Huh, alright. I must have accidentally put some limestone into the storage box, and when it went down the belt, it caused it to stop. So, that would answer the question. It's 150 and 150. Concrete go.
Congratulations, you have unlocked Hub Feature, Molecular Analysis Machine, also known as the MAM. Building, Biomass Burner. Building, Space Elevator. Motivational message. Congratulations, you succeeded in every provided task. On behalf of Fixit Incorporated, I thank you for your current and future service. Additional knowledge. The hub terminal has been converted to give access to milestones there to ensure you progress along Fixit-approved protocols. Additionally, the MAM provides the opportunity to send samples of xenobiology and other materials I deem relevant to R&D in exchange for appropriate rewards. Note: future developments should be aimed at constructing the space elevator and thus initiating project assembly. Good luck.
Alright. What did we gain? Space elevator. Funnels resources to complete project assembly. Completing stages here allows you to unlock later tiers of milestones in the hub. Alright, so I assume that's some general project our corporation is doing, and I just contribute resources to it to unlock various benefits and abilities later. 1,500, 400, 2,500. Alright, not too tough. What else we got? Everything here is the same. Got the biomass burner, so we can create more of these to generate power, but it's still not a different way to generate electricity. It's still finding wood and wooden leaves. Nothing new, nothing new. Alright, so far just the space elevator and the biomass burner there. What does this thing say? Now we're up to tier 1. Ah, biofuel. Most efficient form of biomass. Lookout towers. Conveyor splitter. There we go. Splits conveyor belts into three. Useful new parts and resources from oversaturated conveyor belts. Conveyor merger. Alright. Personal storage box. Object scanner and a beacon. Stairs. Wall conveyor. Walls connect to other walls and floors. Use these to make buildings with several floors. Has 3 conveyor belt connections. Alright. Tier 2. Assembler. Craft 2 parts into another part. The Automated by feeding parts into it. The rotor. Used for crafting the moving parts of a motor and modular frame. Chainsaw! There we go. Used to clear an area of floor that is too difficult to remove by hand. Jump pads. Propels you upwards through the air. Make sure you land softly. Tilted jump pad. U-jelly landing pad. Walkways. Alright. I have to complete the space elevator in phase 1 to get this last one. That's getting us a little better idea of what kind of things are possible. Alright, so... let's see here. What do I need to be working on? Lots of wire. Let's go dump some wire into here. Change this to... Whoops. No, that's not where I needed to dump that. Oh, this isn't going to work. Where are you? Give me that back. Erg. Here we go. Give me my wire. I have to put wire in here. Alright, figure that out in a minute. No base changes to that. Different here either. Go to the exclamation point. What exclamation point? What are you guys talking about? Where is there an exclamation point? I've got my home indicator. I'm not seeing an exclamation point. Oh, in my hub. Alright. Need an exclamation point? Oh, that's the MAM. Alright. Not used to this place actually doing anything. I love my little trees. Hey there, ma'am. Flower petals in analysis. 10 flower petals, 1 alien carapace, and some barrel nuts. I don't think I have any of those still. I think I used most of them. Flower petals, barrel nuts, and carapace. Yep. Alright. Flower petals. Alright, so that's going to take a little bit of time. We'll climb the ladder again. I love my ladders. No other categories here, right? Still, this is the only two things. Trying to find where I make. Can't do that yet. Alright, I think we shut down because of power. Yeah. Come on, man. Get worried. Get busy. Grr. Out of here's a pain. I don't need large amounts of concrete, it seems. And copper is not that hard to keep running either. Not sure I want to set up a long-range copper run currently. I think I might just go drop those other two miners up on the hill. Don't need them down here anymore. Yeah, I'll go back and explore that here in a minute. More cool hub stuff I missed. Yeah, even I missed that jump. Alright. Review. Oops, this is going to hurt a little. Apparently there's no natural healing. There's a big thingy-majig up there, isn't there? Alright, back to that in a second. As soon as I get some biomass, leaves.